Hi, I'm Shayla Girardin here with Allison De La Cruz and Chatel Gandhi, both here to talk about the upcoming Evoke Festival. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that and introduce both of yourselves personally?
Cool. Hi, I'm Allison De La Cruz, and I'm the director of the Evoke Festival, and excited to be here with Sheetal and the Evoke Festival is about new artists being able to share new work, and established artists being able to share new work. And this particular festival, we're going to explore the voices of different South Asian artists in and around LA.
That's terrific. Do you also want to tell us a little bit about your personal history? I understand you were with Cirque du Soleil for a while.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I created a character for them and toured for a couple years, North American tour. With Evoke, I am working on a new piece with a writer named Shilpa Agarwal and two musicians, Jas and Kamaljit Aluwalia. And it's going to be an interplay of voice, dance, music. We're taking an excerpt of her latest novel and theatricalizing it. And I'm really excited. It's just great to do something new and to have the space to do it.
That is terrific. Now, Allison, can you give us a little bit of a background about the production company you're working with and what it is the festival is trying to show the audience?
Totally. So East West Players, we're the nation's oldest Asian American theater company. We're kind of the longest running theater of color in the United States. We were founded here in LA in 1965, and as part of our season this year, the 47th season, Spirited Away, we wanted to present this New Works Festival. So this is a second installment. We did one in October with lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender artists, and then this March we're focusing on artists of the South Asian diaspora, so we did a general call. And there are 10 artists in the show. Sheetal's one of the 10. Okay. And there are 6 pieces in the show. So it's a 90-minute show, and there's an opportunity not only to see the new work, but also to engage with the artists after the performance and ask them questions, and also reflect to them kind of what the work evoked for you. And that's kind of why I wanted to call it Evoke, was Absolutely. I feel like we want to evoke something. When you come to the theater, we want you to feel something. We want you to think about something new. And so we invited artists from around LA and really around the country to consider how they would want to create work. And so 9 of the artists are Southern California based, and one artist, Snehal, is actually flying in from New York to participate.
That sounds terrific. So there's 10 different artists, and I understand that you're one of them, and you'll be performing a great piece and showing us a little bit of it today. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be performing for us today?
Well, we're really just kind of, very spontaneous.
Gotcha.
Since, the writer who's going to be on stage speaking isn't here, and neither are the musicians, Allison's going to read a really short excerpt, and what we're going to show you is kind of how there are many different ways to physicalize words, and one of my jobs as a choreographer, as a dramaturg, is to give enough space for the words to carry their meaning, but also through my physical body to put some focus on specific words, because it all makes a difference. Everything you do on that stage helps to tell the story in a new way. So we're just going to do a small little excerpt.
Absolutely. Would you like to go ahead and demonstrate
for
us?
Why not?
Sure. So I'm just the reader.
Terrific.
This is actually Shilpa's words. Awesome. Still, the men stared, their eyes burning. Savitri was a threat to their order, a wife who defied her husband and stood unpunished, a holy woman who knew what it was to lie with a man, to have a man move inside her, to birth children through that same opening stretched wide. They tried to make sense, saying that her long meditation had purified her, restored her to chastity.
That's it. Wow, that's terrific.
So you get a little sense of kind of the idea of a storybook kind of appearing on stage and theatricalizing through movement, of course, music, and being able to see, I think, an array of characters and stories, both mythical, historical, and newly imagined.
Wow, that's amazing, and so much variety, so much for the audience to enjoy. If someone is interested in purchasing tickets, I understand the show is coming up March 14th through 17th. How do they go about purchasing tickets? How much will the tickets be?
Totally. They can go to the East West Players website, eastwestplayers.org, or they can call our office, 213-625-7000. Tickets are only $10 because it's a new works festival, so we want to nurture as many audience members coming to see the work and to be able to see the growth of artists. And there are people who like to come to the festival on the first day, on the 14th, and then we invite you to come back maybe on the 17th so that you can see how the work has grown, because we know that as live performers, the work kind of takes on a life of its own and changes and shifts based on the chemistry in the room, the electricity, and the skill of the artist to be able to repeat the work and give us something new.
And on Sunday, there's a brunch and
Totally.
panel, and I'm really excited about all that.
Totally.
You know, it's not just about the performance, especially as an artist, but it's also about how we come together as a community.
So Sunday, we'll have food trucks in the courtyard at East West Players. We're located at the Union Center for the Arts in Little Tokyo. And you'll be able to come for brunch at noon, have a panel, and then see the show at 2.
Terrific. Well, thank you guys both so much for being here. Be sure to log on to eastwestplayers.org to find out more. Thanks again for being here. It's been great to have you.
Thank you.